All right, guys. Well, I've got a handful of things that sold in the last couple of days, and so I wanted to show those off to you. We're going to start a new format with, I'm going to start releasing videos on Mondays and Thursdays, and then I'll do like a how-to or something instructional more than just what sold. I'll release sometime over the weekend, and I'll probably get into a rhythm as to when that goes, but I haven't decided exactly when it'll be. But so you'll start to see videos released on Mondays and Thursdays from Mod and Pop Thrift. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. I feel like I need to take this thing out of the box or you guys just won't believe me how weird it is. So let me do that. So this is an anthropomorphized stomach into a coffee mug. Don't you want to drink your morning coffee out of a stomach? I remember specifically, I bought 14 of these for $1 a piece. And all of them were stomachs, and all of them were in the box. It's a series of coffee mugs, and there's all kinds of different organs. I imagine they were put out by some kind of pharmaceutical company. But I just thought they were super neat. This one sold for $7.49, free shipping, which means I made almost no money on it, but it's the last one of its kind, and I've sold a ton of them at yard sales, flea markets, and eBay over the years. And so if I sold them for $5 or $10 a piece, I made some money, and I forgot that I had this one, and then it sold. The next thing that sold, I would not even have picked up, except my sister used to absolutely love these. So I knew approximately the age because she was a teenager and she's a little bit older than me. And I knew they had some nostalgia for people. That would be Eastland shoes. These didn't sell for a lot, but I think I picked them up for either 99 cents or $1.99 at one of my favorite thrift stores. And they're in pretty good shape. They may still be producing these that look just like this, but these are made in the US, so I'm reasonably certain that they are vintage. But these are so nice. They look unworn. They are in all likelihood never worn. And they're small women's shoe, and so they'll ship quick or they'll ship cheap, and they're in super nice shape and they're vintage. So for $2, and they sold for $20 free shipping, and I'll put them in a padded flat rate with some bubble wrap around them, and they'll cost me $7 to ship. $7.50 something. All right, and the last thing that sold for this Tuesday was these Dark Knight Converse Batman shoes. And they're not in like ridiculously good shape. They're used, but they're nice. And they're unusual. They're a little hard to find. I bought them for $5.99 at Goodwill, sometime shortly before the shutdown. And they sold for $19.99 plus shipping. I was hoping to get more, but they're kind of small and they're not in perfect shape, so they sat around for a little while at $29.99, and somebody made me a $19.99 plus shipping offer, and I took that. Okay, so I'm working on these Eastland shoes, and I just wrapped them in a little bit of bubble wrap and put them in a mailer. This is already bubble wrapped inside that box, so I grab a box that'll fit in, and I weighed it, and it was 15 ounces. So I wrapped it in a little bit of bubble wrap, more protection. You can never protect a mug too much. And then I cut the box down a lot to save on weight, because what I want to get to is 13 or 14 ounces to make sure that I'm under for first class. And so I cut that box down and I taped it up good and I put it on there, and it's 13 ounces exactly. So that worked out really well. And then I just wrapped those Converse in some bubble wrap, and I tried a couple of boxes and then finally found one they fit in. So I grabbed some of those green pillows that everybody gets from Amazon and they give to me and I've got sitting around, and I filled the box up and we were ready to ship. Well, it is a beautiful Tuesday morning here in the storeroom, and I have two things that sold overnight I'm going to pull real quick, and they're both just going to get polybagged. One is a shirt and the other one is a set of Gremlins records. So I probably won't show you guys shipping those, packaging those, because it's nothing interesting. But let's see. My inventory has been a little bit of a mess since I moved because I had so many other priorities and some stuff got shifted around. But I was able to find this. I wasn't set up. I actually found this super quick. Judah found this shirt at Goodwill a couple weeks before the shutdown for $2.99. And I told him, man, I don't think that's worth anything. That's a loot crate item. But Stranger Things is really popular, and he insisted that I would be able to do something with it. So I bought it, and it sold today for $14.99. And while we're standing over here, a couple of Gremlins records. You guys are getting pretty used to seeing these. I sent out a best offer to a handful of watchers that I had just to see. I don't know why $6 would entice you to buy these as opposed to $7, but I did them $6 plus shipping as opposed to $7 free shipping, and so these sold for buyers all in at $10. So maybe that was the better way to go.
Someone sold Dad a Super Nintendo, and
this is the box. What's it sound like, Levi?
No bubble wrap at all. Also, it's a Super Nintendo. It's probably broken in there.
So I haven't touched the
tape yet.
tape yet.
We're going to take it off and see if it's broken or not. Let's hope it's not.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is how you don't ship vintage
Super Nintendo.
Anything. This is how you don't ship anything.
This is how you break stuff shipping things.
It looks like it's okay. Oh my goodness.
You could have snapped that thing in the floor.
So we got King of the Monsters, Mario, Frogger, NBA Jam Tournament Edition that's in really bad shape, Super Tecmo Bowl 3,
and
Urban Strike. These are not good titles other than that Mario one. NBA Live, Madden 98, and a Super Nintendo controller. But, oh my goodness. And this is not broken. Fortunately, it's not yellow. It's got some stuff loose inside of it. I bought this not working. I didn't buy it broken. Fortunately, it is not broken.
But let's hope it didn't break more on the way.
All right, so I picked up that Super Nintendo for $60 shipped, and it had those $92 worth of games in it. I already moved one, which I knew one of my friends would be looking for. The Super Tecmo Bowl 3 is not a game that you come across very often. And then we got the Super Nintendo working already. If you want to see about that, then check out the video that we drop on Saturday. But I got those games, and I got a working controller and a working... now I have a working system, and I already had the power cord and the extra AV, so now I'm ready to list some Super Nintendo. All right, guys, well, I guess I did enough video yesterday to be a whole video, but I didn't do a thanks for watching.